Nana style, with Nana Ehunjohon.
Yes, I would like to find out something from listeners to also assist. Like, what will you do if you have, or if your ex calls you around 1 a.m. that he or she needs your service at that particular hour? What will you do? Okay, let's go with a case or a situation or someone's needs. This guy, they were dating for the past number of years. By something came up and they separated. There was a breakup. And each one of them the guy has gotten married, happily married. For over a year now, there's no communication between them. And the guy realized that recently they were calling themselves, like the lady was calling. So, I mean, once remember, normally that thing, you don't have any problem with it. So, he was just receiving a lady's call here and then. What happens was that after some period, the lady decided to be making unpleasant calls, and the wife got notice of it and started talking about it. Just recently, the guy was there around 1 a.m. This lady called that there's an emergency and she's not feeling well, so the guy should try as much as possible and come around. After receiving the call, she just told her wife that someone needs an assistant, so I just want to go and help the person. The wife, I don't know whether the wife was so much curious or whatever, decided that as soon as the man left, also took a car and started following the man. The man, not being aware of it, I mean, went straight to the woman. Got there, knocked, opened the door, and this woman was half naked or almost naked. So the man said, okay, when say, I said, so said, no, you said you are not feeling well. And the lady said, because as soon as I heard your car, I recovered. I started healing. As they were having the conversation, night was, let's say, about 3 to 4 minutes has come. So they were having a conversation. The wife just opened the door and realized that the woman was naked. And the dress that the man was wearing too was not a dress that, you can say nothing went on. But according to the man, nothing went on. Because just about 2 or 3 minutes.
No, was the man naked?
The man was naked. But the wife, knowing the husband, knows that the husband can use anything for anyhow. With that, now the lady is asking that the man cheats on another, so is asking for a breakup because it's like we cheaty and we gani around 1. You said there's an emergency, so emergency is someone's room, and I came and the lady too was naked. Or
is it half naked or full?
it's just use the 2 words, half or full naked. So it's something that the guy said no. With this one, he just needed help. What is the best way, or what is the remedy that he can use to also convince the wife that this thing is an accident?
Hey.
It's not an intent to go there, and the wife bear witness that there was a call. So he just need some assistance. So Philo, that is someone's worried.
It's okay. So
But for me, what I would say is that, you see, I think we've had we've treated this topic here before about excess on a debate. One of the debatable topics. See, the man, you see, when the communication, what can I say, got broken between the man and then the ex, that is said for more than a year that they weren't communicating. When the lady started chatting,
no, they started communicating a year ago. That is when the complications started coming in.
So the man entertained it, and then you can't say, "Come what may."
No,
you
doesn't mean
married?
that if you break up, that means that.
No, you see, you can pay calls, but there are some hours. Probably the lady might have tried 10 p.m. Wafa, as a married man, dear, if your ex calls you at 10 p.m., no, you should let if your ex called you at that time, you should let the person know that no, you don't receive calls around that time. I don't know whether you get what I'm trying to say.
I get what you're saying.
You set a boundary. In as much as you guys are communicating, there should be a boundary which he or she needs to respect that boundary. But here is the case. The man, I don't know, I can't speak much for him. He opened up and started entertaining this lady. How can she call you at 1 a.m.? Are you a doctor?
It's an emergency.
What kind of emergency is that? Do you want to tell me that the lady has nobody in her life? That aside, now look at where it has landed you. The woman also, out of curiosity, she wanted to what? To find out whether it is true that you're going for an emergency. Because just as he said, this course has been going on. So it means the lady has been monitoring the calls the husband has been receiving for some time. Had it not been that, he wouldn't have picked a car. Sorry, she wouldn't have picked a car to chase the man to find out. Fine. Now she finds out the woman being like half naked and the husband. Just as he said, she knows what the husband can do at any given point in time. Within that 2 or 3 minutes. So this one, clearly, she's saying this. Fine, that notwithstanding, I wouldn't say that if your husband cheats, that is not a grounds, or that shouldn't be a grounds for divorce. Then you mean to say we're cheating power channel. If you like, just take him to the house.
For the coffee.
Thank you, because how many people are not? See, I always say this, that it takes a man who is God-fearing, self-discipline, who has self-control, who would say that I wouldn't cheat. So if cheating is just a normal thing when it comes to relationship, I'm just saying it's one of those things. So unfortunately, the unfortunate thing has happened. That shouldn't be a grounds for her divorce. The next person that she'll go for, does she know what that person will also do? Then you want to tell me that, and also then you end up breaking up with men like that. You just take
so
the man.
The guy wants to find out what's now on your thing.
He should just apologize to the woman and then pacify her.
Henry,
yes.
What's your intake?
Because I mean, there's not a grounds for divorce. That one day I will not.
This is what I have to say. You see, as the days go by, some people they will not like the boundaries you set. That's fine. They were the reason you needed those boundaries in the first place. So, what are the boundaries that couple have set for themselves for their relationship to grow and to be nurtured? Is this one of the boundaries they have, that for every emergency at 1 a.m., this man will drive and go to a half-naked woman's house?
No. Let's make it things clear. Like you are not aware that the lady is half naked.
No, it was wrong.
There was. Because there was one situation that a friend called me around 2 p.m.
Was the person
2 p.m.
an ex?
2 a.m.
Was the person an ex?
No.
So that one is different.
So, and from my place to Agric, inside, went and picked her, sent her to the hospital. You get it?
Fine.
So, though maybe there's boundary, but you cannot also rely on someone's, or they say because there's boundary, the health of someone. It's a situation. But fortunately for me, that lady was a friend's wife. So there was no cause for alarm.
That's why I said, so you can, in this
I'm just
in this
making
context,
it like, I just want us to know that in a situation, if it comes, sir, what should it? Because now the guy is now confused. He doesn't know how to handle the issue.
And even when the call came as at 1 a.m., I think if the gentleman had been bold enough to tell the wife, whoever called, and this is what the person is saying, should I go or something, I think the woman might have suggested something to him. HK, please, do you get what I'm saying?
Yes.
Oh, as me see we and I frame no say. What do you want saying? And let's go together. Thank you. If the two of them had gone and lady no could do one of even whether she heard when she heard the horning, the kind of the car horns or the horning now or call honking or call half naked now. Like the two of them would have entered the room at the same time, which the woman would have been there and lady no could ferry. But here is the case, he said to cover up. What if the man did it? What if? Now,
so
how will
do you advise? What's the advice the guy needs?
The advice is what I said. You should just go and pacify the wife. And the woman too, I'm begging her, please, there's not a grounds for divorce. Cheating, no. Cheating shouldn't be the grounds for divorce. Unless there are extra stuff. That's probably Felicia or the way the baby jinaso. But if not, padia, no. And the man should find people to talk to the wife. I think she's a woman. She will definitely understand. Women sometimes we drag issues like that, but I think with time she would understand. So she should keep on apologizing, on pacifying Okakra.
Okay, so that ends Nana's dilemma for